All right, guys, welcome in. If you just joined us, we just started this match here. We got Randy Dolph versus BJ Yates. Just broke the rack here, so BJ is starting this set off. We got a little race to 11. Pretty much Texas Express rules, with the exception of there is no early nines, no early nine ball. So obviously nine doesn't count the break spots immediately, and it has to be the last ball to fall. Jump cues are allowed, no three foul rule in this one. So BJ takes aim. He'll probably try to kiss that off that nine ball just to move that nine. I don't know that. Nine looks like from here it's stuck in the on that titty, but it may be off a little bit. Must be where he can make it from. If he's below it, it's hard to tell from here. Guys, go ahead and share my feed out here to all your pool uh, groups and stuff like that. If you don't mind, I would greatly appreciate it. That's a good shot there BJ made. Seems like BJ's hitting them pretty good here. Just like I said, we're just getting started. Got probably a little, guess that rail morning too. He's a little, should be okay though. Should be able to go around that eight ball. Just don't try to make it where you miss the seven. Yeah, good shot. He's looking at that nine now. That's why I thought he probably would have kissed that ball when he had that five going in and just to brought that nine off that rail a little bit. He's looking at it now, so I'm not sure that it goes. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I would have thought it would have win. I would have thought he looked at that earlier, and he must have because he's gonna have to play it in the corner. This would be a good shot if he makes, and he did. So it definitely went. He had to mash it a little bit, but made it in there. So good out by BJ to get that first game in. Had a little poll on Facebook earlier today. Let me check the results of that out. See what. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. Who come out in this one? Yeah, looks like BJ's the favorite, uh, for sure. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm trying to get money off the light or something. But yeah, uh, BJ was the favorite. Huh? All right. So pretty good break there by BJ. Um, hard cut on this one. If he can make it two's open, probably going to play defense. Be my guess here. Yeah. Tried to get it behind that three, but he just hit it a little hard. Cue ball come out and the nine ball came out. So Randy will get a chance to shoot here. And first shot is a bank. He just missed it. Not a bad lead. Good shot there. I think he got hooked, but it was still a good shot to keep that ball outside pocket. Almost shooting that shot. I don't know if you're supposed to shoot it that hard or not. Some more experienced pool players than me might tell you. I've always heard that you need a good smooth stroke there to let the cue ball kind of grab to get back. Um, and kind of lucky there he didn't scratch. And no rail, so that would be Randy's ball in hand. And so Randy's got a chance here. If Randy's going to beat BJ on racks like this, he needs to get out, or at least if he don't play defense, might have drawn 9 to 9. I don't know if he can cut that ball now. It's hard to tell from here. Looks like he's going to try to. No, he's banking it, and that's what I'm talking about. You really don't. He don't need to be going for those banks. That's not a high percentage shot for him, and really, if you make a shot like that, hook yourself, you really need to think about playing a defensive shot, or at least trying to leave BJ where he'd have to bank the ball. And so, right here is really the shot. If good good speed control here, get on the sticks, and should be out. Um, don't want to roll down too far, miss the ball. So Randy's getting his chances here on this rack for sure. Let's see how he decides to go after that. Good angle on the six here. So should be Randy should get out here. Good shot there. Got good on the eight. And now you just don't want to try to do nothing too fancy here. Good shot. Nine goes a lot of different places. Got two 550 players here, 500 to 550 players. I'm not sure what their Fargo is. Randy made a good cut there. So that will even us up at one apiece. So both players neither one of them playing too bad right now. BJ had a good first rack, really stroked the balls good there. Just one with a five there. Uncharacteristic of being usually going to make that ball there, that five ball. I think he was maybe keeping the cue ball, not going too far, and just forgot to make the five ball. So And Randy scratched on the brake. Definitely not what you want to do. 4 balls, maybe giving him a little reprieve, but really four ball either go like um, BJ was looking at there, or he could choose to play the combo on the 6. Uh, Not sure, how he'll do that. Good shot. I don't know. One thing I don't like about that shot there is if you played the combo, then play your 4, you probably will lose your time getting on that 5. But that 7-9 may get in his way here. Just depends on. Got to make a good shot here, and that's the problem there. Trying to hit that ball like that. Um, Still don't know if he would have been able to make the 5 or not. Might have got behind 8, but trying to stroke that ball that hard, that's what happens on these tables. You don't hit it perfectly clean, it's going to wobble on you. But he got a good angle on it. We'll see if Randy don't what he can do here. Looks like a pretty simple out. 6-7 transition maybe. Shouldn't be a problem. That's a good angle on that ball there. And just bring it back enough. You don't have to hit that 9 ball when you put the 7 in the corner. He went the wrong way. I guess I don't maybe the 7 goes, but I didn't think he's gonna play the combo. I guess not at all the way that ball should have been played. Um, Might have got lucky and got away with it, but I didn't. Not sure what went on there. He set himself up good on the 6 and just bring the ball down the side rail and shoot to 7, 8, 9. It's all game over, and he pulled that cue ball way off the rail. Got on the wrong side of the 7. Thanks for telling me, Kevin. I didn't know that. Let me see if I can fix that for you. Hey, Kevin, is that any better? I swapped my headsets out here. Is that any better, or am I still breaking up and real low? All right, appreciate it, Kevin. All right, so dry break there from BJ. BJ went up 2-1. I was changing my headsets, but that last match, it was another situation there to where Randy needed to play a defensive shot. On that 7, making that shot and get shapes was just uh, very difficult, you know, and he decided not to do that. It caused push there. So, you know, I think Randy can stay in this game with no problem if he'll just start playing a little bit more conservative. Stop going for some shots he don't need to go for. He's had plenty of opportunities. So, you know, that's the name of the game here. You're not any of our speeds. You're not gonna just run rack after rack after rack. You know, so when you get those difficult shots, you gotta make that shot difficult on your partner. And we'll say BJ, guess he was trying for that. He acted like he was going for that two railer, but um, missed it. So let's see if Randy can get back here on this ball. And that was a good shot. Maybe a little far. Maybe a little hard. Now you're playing defense. Now see, that's a shot that'll win you a game. So that's a good shot. Good defensive shot by Randy there. Don't know if he's listening to my feed or what, but it was a good shot. That's what you have to do. Play defense till you can run out, or at least until the percentages are high that you can run out. And they'll get your ball in hand. So that was a good shot. That's how you win games. Yeah, Jim, you're right, but it just don't normally work out good when you're you know, um, player at my speed. Anyways, it don't work out good when you're trying to go for everything, play go for pool like that. So we'll see what Randy can do with this rack. Transition to the 3 good here, and he should be okay. That's probably going to be the hardest shot is this one right here that he should have. He needs to get a little deeper on that. May have got it. So if he's clean shot, that was a good speed on that 3 balls. Good shot. So now it should be a pretty just matter of making these shots, taking your time, and not wobbling anything up. And I'm not sure about that one. I think he's still okay. Again, it's hard to tell. It looks like he's got a clear shot at it. Get way spun off that rail way too hard, but still may be okay. So we'll see here. Take your time and make this shot. Now, I would not try to bank this ball, and that's exactly what he tries to do. And he might get a lucky out of it. He did. Got a roll there. Let's see if he's where he can make this 7 ball. It doesn't look like it from here. So kind of a shot there. Send the cue ball up table. It's a good shot. And then we'll say that can't see what he's got here, but I would think he would try to bring that cue ball back behind the 8 or the 7 behind the 8, one of the two. I don't know what kind of room he's got to play with there. Yeah, shot it a little hard. Yeah, a little hard. That's but not a gimme shot by any means here. So Randy's got to kind of, um, it's play this right where stays on top of that 8 ball. And he's got to turn his cue loose a little bit here. We'll see how he decides to play it. He put a lot of juice on that ball. It may work out for him. And he got under it, but he still got good shape, so that worked perfect. Put it in a smaller window, which worked great. Good out, so Randy made a good out there, and he's hanging tough here. So we got a 2-2 match. 2-2 match here with Randy and BJ. So most of these matches we've had on our stream have been pretty good, but pretty close. We've had a few lopsided matches, what happens, but um, most of the ones that we are playing are usually 11-8, 2 or 3 game difference. Heel. Some of them have been. And good break there by the Rocket if he gets. Probably got a cut shot on that too, I would say. Not an easy shot by no means, or he could elect to play defense, send the cue ball up table, bring his 2 back down on the bottom rail there. And that's what he's going to elect to do, which I think is definitely the smart shot. Because the way that table lays, you get ball in hand here and you can get out. A good hit by BJ. Still left it out there in the open, but that was a good hit. That's better than leaving Randy ball in hand here. So, yeah, we've all had them days, that's for sure, Jim. Um, that first match I played against Jimmy, that was probably the worst I've ever played on the stream, and that's saying something for me, because I've played pretty bad. But we all have those days, so you just have to take a deep breath and do it again. So it happens. I don't, I've always said I don't really. Of course, obviously I want to win, but if I play my speed and lose, I'm a whole lot uh, more okay with that than just playing, outside of myself and not even giving myself a fair chance. So I'm sure most of us feel that way. We all kind of have a realistic view, most of us, of how we actually shoot pool and kind of what our level is. So if we play in that frame and we lose, then we just get beat. That's just part of it. But And we all have had them days where you just don't seem like anything's gonna work your way, and you're playing a lot worse than what you actually play. And that sucks. So it's a good shot there by Rocket to get through those balls. Kind of had to jack up on that, do a real slight jump shot to get through there. And Rocket needs to slow down a little bit. It's coming up out of his stance, shooting them balls. He's way up top here, so should be okay, but needs to stay down on the ball. See what he decides to do here. He's trying to play some defense, and he started doing that a little bit more, and it's working out better for him. I don't know if he got it there or not. He might have left BJ out, but I still want to say that's the right shot. I can't tell if BJ can cut that six in or not. I think looks like he's got plenty of room to cut the six in. It should be a natural shape. He just keep cue ball out of the side pocket, come across, and get on the seven. Just make the ball. Yeah, it's a good shot. So like I said, I still think it's the right shot. He missed the defense that time, but only by a hair. And really, that's still I feel like the higher percentage shot. Uh, higher percentage gives you a higher percentage chance of winning, better chance. And so BJ's gonna go ahead. So far, Randy has tied this match twice, but he has not been ahead. So uh, nobody has pulled more than one game ahead so far. So we've got a real good match here going. We're 5 games in. It's 3-2, and in favor of BJ. So BJ the first rack. I think he broke and run that first rack. I might be wrong. I was messing with my equipment, but I think he broke and run that first rack. If not, he he probably did run out. So guys, we got our Scotch doubles tournament coming up on the 17th. Wanted everybody to know that. I have yet to get that posted, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to get something together on that, but it's the same as we had last month. It's the 1250 Fargo limit. Um, if your team Fargo is below 1,050, you'll go to 3 games. If there's, uh, if your Fargo's 1,050 to 1149, I think is the way I put it, then you go to 4 games. If it's 1150 to 1250, you go to 5 games. Um, we will probably do a little bit different this next time in that if we have 2 teams that are evenly matched, so in other words, if we got 2 teams that are supposed to race to 3, they'll race to 3. If we got 2 teams that are supposed to race to 5, we'll probably bring that to a 4 race. I don't know. I haven't completely decided just for time constraints. So, if we've got two 1,200 teams playing each other and they're supposed to go to 5, we'll probably drop that for them to go to 4 each, um, just to make it run a little faster. I don't know. I don't know how that'll look. It worked real well last time. We had a great turnout and everybody liked it. So BJ's got a little work to do on the 4 ball here. He didn't get exactly the angle he wanted, I don't think, on that, but it looks like he's probably going to try to carry him off the 4. Play the 8 balls, my guess here. I don't know if he's got that right angle for that. But anyways, on the 17th of this month, guys, that's a Saturday, the player auction will start at 11 a.m. Doors will open at 10, okay, that day. So be sure that you let everybody know on that. If you have any questions, just message me on Facebook, Classic Q of Clarksville. Reach out to me. You can call the bar as well. So we had a good tournament Saturday. Had a ladies only tournament. Had 19 players. Um, that ended up being a real good tournament, and I think they all enjoyed it, and we sure enjoyed having them. So we'll be probably doing that again too. Um, Thanks to Kim for organizing that and getting the money, added money in for that. Thank you to all our sponsors, Kings Collision, Clarksville BCA League. Um, who else? A couple other people was in. Elizabeth Carroll put some money in that for us. We appreciate that. So um, if I forgot anybody, I know there was somebody else that put something in it, and I can't think. I don't have it right here in front of me. But anyways, appreciate everyone sponsoring that tournament, getting that added money in there for those ladies. It was a good turnout um, and a good tournament. So and so BJ's right this minute. Just playing good, don't want to do nothing fancy here. These pockets are really tight, so you don't want to draw this ball out of the hole. Just shoot it. The eight ball's in the hole. Just make the ball clean. Um, didn't get too straight on the eight ball. Just come right up top here. Yeah. If he didn't get too straight in on it, he looked like he might have got a little straighter than he wants to be, but shouldn't be a problem. Should be able to come right back out to the table and punch that nine in the corner. So you just want to have your speed right, not catch too much of the eight ball here. So your cue ball will come up. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Executed that very well. Um, so, and we got to be careful here for Randy. Don't want to let BJ get too far ahead of him because it's going to be hard to catch up. I say that a lot of times, man. When you got two even players, you're close to even players playing. One of them starts getting ahead of the other one. It's tough for that one on the bottom to come back. Other one starts freeing up his stroke a little bit, and he just gets a little better. The guy usually behind normally will, um, tighten up. So yeah, George, thank you, George. It was Trent. That's right, Trent Booth. We appreciate that. Trent used to have Hooligans Pool Hall here in Clarksville. Uh, don't few years back. I don't know how many years that's been, but he had that. He's plays in our BCA league down here. Real good pool player. So uh, yeah, Trent added some money to that women's tournament as well. So and like I said, we had a great turnout. 19 women and some good players in that thing. So the breaks right now, having a little trouble on the break. Um, all right. Yeah, Jim Kim posted that. I haven't seen it either, and I didn't get the pictures till this afternoon on that, and then somebody told me she had already posted it. So let me see if I can find that post. If I can, I'll share it over to Classic Q's website because I'm not sure where she posted that at. Um, I'll get something posted on it, though I'm not sure. Let me see here if I can. And good break shot. Just didn't get a good roll out of that for BJ. Um, so let's see who won that tournament. I know Kim got second, and Andrea got third, and I'm not sure the lady's name that got first. I have to look that up. I was not here for the finish of that tournament, so I'm not real sure, but I will do some checking, see if I can figure that out. I should be able to find it here and get something posted. Let's see here. Allison Hardwick won it. She double dipped Kim in the finals. So let me put that up there. It looks like Allison. Yeah, Allison Hardwick. Thanks, Kevin. Allison Hardwick. 7 foot tables. 7 foot diamonds. Let's see. And then, let's see, Kim. I think Kim won the hot seat, and then Allison come back and double dipped her. Yeah, I didn't see Alice. I haven't seen Allison play that I know of. I'm sure I have somewhere before, but I know Kim. Kim plays really good, so I was really happy for both of them. Um, Playing like they did, and like I said, it was a good. It was just a good tournament all the way around, really, and I was happy we had the tournament, and was happy we had a good turnout for it. Yeah, Jim, we posted it a few weeks ahead of time, but I think you're right. If we post it and get the money added, getting that money added is a hard thing. And then another hard thing on that tournament is an auction. I assumed we were having an auction again. Kim kind of organized that for me and took care of that, and I misunderstood. It was my fault. I had put on Facebook there would be an auction. There was not an auction, and I can understand some of that why. I think you would have had a lot of women in that tournament that probably would not have bid on herself. So you'd have had some no bids in that tournament, but I don't know. I want to do whatever the players want to do. Don't matter to me if it's women or men or whatever. I want to do what they want to do as far as an auction goes. So we'll definitely look at that next time and maybe do you know try to have an auction there next time because it definitely brings more money into it. But again, Randy made a good shot there, got right on that 9 ball, good speed. Uh, but I'm not sure. They just decided I wasn't here. I had Phil running the tournament, and Kim was kind of head of it and had the players meeting. So they just decided as a group that they, didn't want to do it. I believe so. We'll see. But again, it was a good tournament. I thought so. And Randy got a much needed game there, so good for him. Made good shape on that 9 ball. Jim, I just posted that too, so it is on my Facebook page now. The ladies tournament. Apologize for the delay on that. Yeah, Kim just texted me. She's said we're definitely having an auction next time. So there you go. And she said probably looking to do another one next month in September. So as soon as Kim lets me know a date on that, we get something in concrete, I will definitely post it up and let everybody know about it. Like I said, from everything I heard, I was unable to be here, but from everything I heard, it was a great tournament, and I think everybody had a great time, and that's what it's all about. So So BJ back on it here. Has took a little bit of a lead here, heading 5-2. Randy needed that last game and did get it. Made a good shot getting back on that 9 ball. So we'll see if Randy can uh, crawl his way back into it. He doesn't need to swap games now. He needs to get back because uh, BJ's almost halfway there and made a good shot there. So now he's got to get on that 5. I don't know how he plays this. He's got a short window there to get in. He's got a good angle on the 4 to do it and decided to do that. That was probably the smart shot. I was going to say I thought he might try to run it down there and get right in between that 6 and 9, get that angle, but uh, most likely that was the better shot for sure. So we'll see if that pays off. And just overcut that ball. Great shot, but just overcut it. Just overcut it. And he's a little frustrated with that one. Just cut it just a little too much. Had a great shape on his 6 ball too, so let's see if Randy can get back. I don't like this jacking up on that. Yeah, didn't like that at all. That's gonna. Maybe he had to jack up on it. Like I said, I don't know. I thought he had a clean path to the 5. He may have had to do that. Um, Anytime you jack up on that cue ball like that, you change a lot of stuff. So. And I like that shot there. Let's take the easiest path here, which is what BJ's doing. It's exactly what I would have done. Don't try to do nothing silly. Just, you know, push and pull the cue ball, and that's exactly what he's going to do here. So really don't need to do anything special here. So don't forget us guys out there that's watching my stream right now. Don't forget about our Scotch doubles tournament. I'm gonna do my best to get something posted tomorrow or Wednesday on that. It is the 17th, so about a week and a half away. That's a great tournament, man. We had some real good teams in here that day, and just real competitive. Um, I think it worked out really good. Need to be established in your Fargo. You need to to play in it. Everybody knows I'm kind of a I just want to have a fair tournament, so I don't want Fargo people that have uh, Fargo ratings that are 80 points lower than what they should be, because they've been dogging Fargos and that kind of stuff. We just want a fair tournament for everybody, and I think it worked out real well last month. So BJ right now is just shooting a little better, I would say. Just watching this match as an overall picture, I think the um, just the overall scope of thing. I think BJ is just pocketing the balls a little better. He's moving the cue ball a little better. Um, Randy has been shooting decent, especially after he's kind of changed his run as far as playing some defense. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I can't say a whole lot about any of those women that played. I've watched Kim play. She plays very well. I have watched her play enough to know that she can mix it up with any of us. I don't know. Obviously, Allison and Alexandra um, are the same way. They all come in there. I'm sure there's some other ones in the mix that were in that tournament. So, I know this is, I don't know how big of a disadvantage a woman's got it, and especially at a under 600 speed against a man. I guess they do, but I don't. Um, I don't know. I know a whole bunch of women out there that play a whole lot better than I do. So I don't know. I guess once you get up to the high end pro levels, maybe there's a difference. But anyways, congratulations to those winners, and glad to host that tournament. I hope everybody had fun that came out. So BJ pushes on that ball there, got a pretty good break. Just didn't have a shot at the three ball, and pushed that out. And I imagine Randy's gonna give that back to him. He's gonna give that back to him. Honestly, I don't really like. Uh, I think BJ can cut the edge off that ball. Maybe I don't know. Again, with the camera angles that I have, but my camera is not overhead, so it kind of skews your view a little bit. The camera's at the end of the table, the head of the table, pointing down. So it kind of skews your angle. You look like that. It looks like from here that he can touch that three pretty solidly. But when you get out on the table, he may be hid. So, but that was a good shot. It's not going to work out for him, but that was still a good shot. To He was worried about you cut that ball very thin on that right side. You scratch there. So Randy slow down a little bit here and going and he needs this game. He needs to kind of slow down and make some consecutive shots. That was a good shot there. And these balls are all out in the open. Uh, should be able to get to them and knock these out. And he rolls right up on that six ball. I just didn't read that angle right. I was going to make that one hard on himself. Turn your cue ball loose. He did make it, but he had to turn his cue ball loose, and that's what happens when you do that. So let's see if he got by with it. I thought that one was going to scratch on him. It looks like the way he's taking aim, he's still got a shot at it. So, but anyways, you're definitely taking chances when you do shots like that. And if everything's going your way, it'll work out for you. And if not, it's going to cost you a game. So We'll see here. And we'll just come up right up out of that shot there on that. I like the way he kind of slow rolled it, but he didn't watch it go in. He was standing up before the cue ball ever touched the 8. So BJ just needs to pull back a little bit. Made that shot harder than it needed to be, for sure. But should be able to get it in there. This will be a commanding lead for BJ if he sinks the 9 ball here, and he did. So making the road a little tougher for Randy to come back here. So Randy's going to have to win 8 games to BJ's 4 at this point, and BJ's racking. So it's going to be tough. Might have another 10 ball tournament coming up pretty soon. I'd like to have one, but I'd like to have an open tournament, 10 ball, get some of them over 700 players down here, or 650 and over players. There's just a whole lot more of the 500 players than there are the 700 players, so it's a lot easier to fill your pool room up when you handicap the tournament, or when you make it a 550 and under or something like that. When you start putting those big boys in here, a lot of the small guys go away, and you don't have a ton of the big guys. And you get way up there, they're playing bigger tournaments, and so you kind of cut yourself out of the players. But I do like those tournaments. I like this straight open format myself. Everybody come play and play your speed. Just play. So, but BJ tried to fire that ball in. He might have got away with it. He's got a little room to play, so he can make a few mistakes here and it not hurt him too bad. But it's a smart, smart try there, Randy. He tried to make that bank. He got down on his forward, and like I said, got away with it. Uh, yeah, Jim. The one thing about these live streams, it does give you an opportunity to kind of see the mistakes. See what you're doing on the pool table, which definitely helps. And believe it or not, the nerves on this stream is a real thing. It may not be for some people, but for the majority of people that I've had on this stream, every one of them will tell you the first few games, the nerves are get you a little bit. We don't have a huge viewership, but um, you still know that what's going on, that it's going to be live, and that it's going to be on stream for people to watch. So you want to do your best, and adds a little pressure to it for sure. And so I think the obvious shot here is, um, obviously defense. I wouldn't think that he will try to go for this ball. Um, don't think there's just no need to really, uh, no need at all. And he did, as I say that, he went for the kick shot, which to me is not just really. Uh, I guess he just got enough confidence and not uh, too worried about it. To me, that was an easy defensive shot there to play. Um, and giving your opponent a chance to get back in this. I don't like that at all. But we'll see how it turns out. Um, Not an easy shot there. And again, as you've seen Randy come up out of his shot, he was coming up as his cue stick was touching the 6. So that's just not ever going to work out in your favor. And he overcut that. So BJ's getting a little laxed here. You can tell he's not as serious as he was a few games ago. BJ's just been down there shooting, um, giving way too many opportunities here to Randy. So I think Randy seize this opportunity and get on out here. Uh, and so let's see how this works out for him. Not real good actually. Um, not sure why he, not sure why you elect to go 2 rails there, but maybe like I said, it's hard to see the angles from up here, so I'm talking where I probably don't know, but would have thought you just made a hell of a shot there, in shape. So good bank shot to get back in this one, and he desperately needed that one for sure. So Randy made a great bank shot and staying in this thing. Good shot there by BJ. Good defensive shot. It'll be a tough shot here to touch that 2 ball. We'll try to hook something else up. It's not a bad shot. You don't want to put it right on that 9. Yeah, that probably wasn't the right what you want to do because that 4-9 is a definite go. Um, so I believe I'd play that in the other pocket if I was BJ in the other side. Either way works though. As long as you get yourself on the 3 where you can get back down there on your 4, you got a 4-9 combo if the 5 ain't in the way. Oh, he's trying to break it out. Guess the 5 was in the way. Got a good breakout there. Turned out real good. I was thinking again, it looks like to me, it's as hard as I guess that 5 is would be keeping the 9 from going in the corner. BJ's got a good stroke. Hitting the balls real good, really. And so if he can get on that 5 ball, it's gonna be a close. It's gonna be a close shot. Or it looks like from here to cut that 5 in. But if he can get it down there where he can, he should be home free. He'll have to come off this top rail. I guess that 8. That ain't gonna help him none. Yeah, that's right. You're right, George. That's exactly right. I forgot about that. Nobody's ever played that on this stream, and they played that. You're exactly right. That's why he didn't try to get down there. So you're right. And BJ is not gonna like that. So Randy's got a chance to climb back into this thing, little at a time, one game at a time. Yeah, George, you're right. No early nine. That's why he didn't. That's why Randy rolled that ball up like that. It makes a lot more sense now. I wasn't even thinking. Fortunate there. Randy was real fortunate there. Should be okay here. Don't go too crazy. Just get your cue ball back across the side. He missed the ball. My goodness. Made that seven a little tougher than it had to be there. I know he didn't get what he wanted, but he put so much um, English on that cue ball when he was shooting in the side there, come around and kissed the seven. He could have been a lot worse off. He was plenty makeable. Um, so this ain't no easy, real easy out. Uh, Let's get back on the eight ball and should be okay. You don't want to kill this cue ball here. You want to come. Don't want to slam this ball either. Well, he put it. He put it. He was playing that different than I would have, but he played it damn good. That was a great shot, BJ. Good stroke. I was thinking he was going to catch part of that rail and try to come back, but he played it great there. Just a perfect angle. Just an absolute perfect angle on the ball. So good shot there by BJ for sure. All right. All right, so BJ back on the rack here. Been a pretty good game. It's a little more lopsided than really what it should have been. Right now, Rockets still got a chance. Just not a lot of room for errors now for Randy. And BJ made good break. Didn't make nothing. Spread them out good. Let's see. Randy is going for that ball. Fired on it. Maybe getting a little frustrated. I believe I would have pushed, but didn't work out terrible. He's got the 5-6 kind of over hung up now. He'll be able to kind of move that with the angle on the four. It's what he's looking at now. So, and that's going to be the key shot here is getting, being able to move that five ball out. Everything else is kind of not terrible, but Not sure if he got on top of it good enough. It looks good though. Yeah. So I'm assuming defense here. Maybe he's gonna try to make the 9 and spot it and keep shooting. Yeah, well, not bad. Don't win him the game, but um, yeah, not a bad strategy. He got a little bit more angle on that 5 probably than he would have liked. Stay away from the 7 ball here. Should be able to. Come back around, get on top of the 6 ball. That's what he's looking at. He needs to stay off that 7 ball so he can get back over here to this 6. Yeah, that's exactly what he didn't want to happen. Because it put him right behind that 9 ball. He went for it. That's going to cost him another game. But he sure went for it. He tried. And that should definitely cost BJ a game there. I wasn't surprised that he didn't really have a whole lot to do there. That's about all he could do. Um, and he almost made that ball. But that should definitely work in Randy's favor on this rack. Oh my gosh, Randy. Man, Randy's going to look back on that one and kick himself. We've all done it though. I know I have. BJ's got a good rack here. Real good rack. I think the 6 goes. It's close. BJ's got a good stroke for his Fargo. He's hitting the balls. I mean, he's moving the cue ball around good. I think just those shots there are not indicative of him, but he got lucky, and it might. I don't know. He still got a tough shot on that 4. He got a reprieve there for sure. Defense. Good shot, BJ. Oh, that was a good shot. That's a tough shot right there. Tough to make it, and then really tough there to um, not let one of those balls roll out. That was a good shot and good hit by Randy. And Randy's gonna make that 5 ball. Great shot. Hey, you never know what's gonna happen here. You just never know. One good roll deserves another, so we'll see if he can take advantage of it. So if he didn't get too low on the 7, he'd be okay here. He's gonna have to spin it a little bit here, and that's a tough shot. Great shot. He's gonna get a bad roll here if he don't go too far. Great shot. Good shot, Randy. Good speed on that ball. Made a good shot and staying in this one. So continuing to stay in it. All right, see if Randy can make something out of this. I hit that one just a little hard. I know what he's trying to do. He wanted to put that cue ball behind the 9 and 8. He didn't want to come off that rail and push that 8 down. But Randy's staying in the mix here, so boy, if he had not dogged that 9 ball, we'd be looking at a 2-game differential here. It'd been 6-8. Um, so that's going to be one to look back on if this match goes in BJ's favor. And he hooked him. Uh, Yeah, you're right, George. A lot of times that's what it comes down to in these matches. You know, both of them are poking the balls right now. Neither one of them are really settled in. Randy just kind of bent down, poked that ball. He didn't have a good shot at it, but you can tell he's a little frustrated. BJ same way. BJ, when he shot that one ball in the corner, missed it. Got a good roll, but just kind of poked it. So we'll see if they can get back to really hitting the balls here. And that one's going to leave a shot. So I'm not sure if BJ thought he could. Yeah, he thought that ball would go in the side, and obviously the 3 had that blocked, I believe. So now just a little low English here on this ball and pull back, get on the 3. There you go. And transition 7 to the 8 really is all I see here that should be a problem. He come right around to the 6 or uh, play it simple and play it in the side either way. And just raised up, but he might get by with it. He's left BJ a definitely makeable shot. Not, and so now I don't know what's going to happen. See what BJ can do here. And good shot, good way to stay down on the ball. And not a bad leave there. So he can come back. BJ can come back across the table. He'll have a longer shot probably than he really wants. He can come back across the table and shoot that 7 in, get down on that 8. He'll cut that 7 in. I don't think it come over far enough for him to run up. See ya. Um, he'll try to probably spin this cue ball and come up table some too. Try to make that side shot harder. And that's exactly what he did, and that's what happened. So I understand what BJ was trying to do there, and it was definitely the right thing to do. But man, that makes that cut shot in that side a heck of a lot harder when you try to spin that cue ball for rail and come up table. Really, he could have just come back across the table and made his cue ball on that rail over there, and still had the 7 ball a makeable 7 shot. But uh, if Randy gets the right speed here, which he not bad, not great there. It's a tough shot on this table. Yeah, that's a tough shot. He needed a few more, little roll more. I mean, he can make it, but it's tough. I don't know. Yeah, Jim, I believe that's true, buddy. I have to agree with that one. We'll see what BJ does here. A straight in shot. A lot of times them are tough. BJ's got eyes like a hawk. He put that in center pocket. All right. So we got a heel. We got one person on the heel here, so this is going to be tough uh, for Randy. He's dug himself a hole here, and I know Randy's going to, when Randy watches this video, he's going to be upset with himself and look back on a lot of those mistakes that he's made through the match that's cost him a few games. It could have changed the whole setting of the game because we talk about this a lot when you get in a match with somebody and you make a few mistakes and they capitalize on it. They get 2 or 3 games ahead of you. Things kind of start turning, especially again in my opinion, especially at this level of play. Your higher end players, they have a better uh, mental game as well as their game's better, but their mental game's better too. And so it makes a bigger difference, I think, when you can get on top of somebody or somebody gets on top of you in a match and you have to come back. The pressure's on and the other guy's rolling a little freer, a little looser. So Rockets had some opportunities in this match for sure to um, to flip the scoreboard, but it just hadn't worked that way. So I'm assuming we'll probably see a push here from BJ. Ball's really spread out terrible here. So I don't look for anything but a push and keep the ball on the far side of that. That's a pretty smart shot. Pretty smart shot there. And Rocket needs to be careful here. That's not a bad shot. He just didn't have a whole lot he could do there. But the roll there just didn't turn out good for him. Um, we'll see how BJ likes to play this. He really don't have a pocket for that ball unless he goes into the side with it. May try to play a defensive shot here as well, which probably ain't a bad idea. Just so tough to make this ball and get back on the 2. And he made a good bank. I didn't think he could get by the 7. Made a good bank, but that was about the only way he could keep that cue ball down there to be on that 2 ball. But he's hooked Randy, so Randy uh, can kick this, and he's going to miss this ball. 7 ball. BJ made a good bank on the 1 ball. That 7 ball's more in the way than you think it is. And so another shot here. He needed to be a little higher on that ball there. He's talking to himself now about it. I think if he was a little higher on that ball, he'd make an easier shot on 3, but he can still get there. Come off the 4 ball, let it push the cue down. Yep, perfect what he did. Let it push the cue ball down there. 4 helped him there. Game of pool is so funny. It's always seems like it's always something. If the cue ball there's a little off that rail, this is a whole lot different shot. Still nothing major here, but it's a harder shot there than it would be if it was a little off the rail where he could put a little bottom on it. He could bring that cue ball off that rail a lot easier. Have a lot better angle on the 4. So I think this here is going to probably be the shot. I think if he just brings his cue ball back and forth, I wouldn't try to hold the cue ball here. I'll just come back across. As long as he don't get hooked by a 7 ball, he should be fine. And he went way up table on that. Yeah, he can. Yeah, that's a good shot. He took a chance there, but he's got room to get by it, I believe. Yeah. So I probably would have wanted to stay under that 5 there, so I could have come back down table on my 7 a little bit and played everything up here. The way he played that 5, he's having to play the 7 down table. So, but everybody sees the table different, and it's a whole lot easier. Definitely see the tables a lot easier when you're up here watching it and not having to play. That's for sure. I play a lot better from this microphone than I ever do on the table. That was a great shot by BJ. So BJ can end it right here, just a little bottom English, and run that cue ball back down, not too much. Don't want to pull yourself into the hole. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Randy's not even going to make him shoot it. So there you have it, guys. That's a good match. A little lopsided, but if you watch the whole match, it's probably a little closer than what the score shows. So congratulations to BJ. Good shooting, Randy. He'll be back for another one, I'm sure. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Go ahead and share this video out. Let's get some views on it. No problem. Put comments in. Come see us here at Classic Q Billiards here in Clarksville, Tennessee, 647 North Riverside Drive. We'd love to see you.